Well, it's Wednesday, so today on Rules of the Road, we're talking about the do's and don'ts of changing lanes when you drive. Joining us in studio is Sergeant Brian Pennings from the CHP, joining us once again. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about unsafe lane changes. We've seen it before. We've been the victim of it, or we do it ourselves.
So basically, an unsafe lane change is basically when a person makes a sudden turning movement which upsets the stability of their vehicle and or affects another vehicle in or about them by changing lanes.
So what is the most common, though?
Okay, well, the most common cause of unsafe lane change is people just being lazy and not checking their blind spots. They're not looking over their shoulder, either left or right, checking their blind spots before they make their lane change. And sometimes they rely on their vehicle, the sensors and whatnot, which are not always accurate, to do it for them. And we kind of get spoiled. It does not change the fact you still need to look over your shoulder. You know,
it's interesting when you watch people do it. They don't even signal half the time.
Correct. So the law actually requires you to signal every single time. And that's the letter of the law. Okay. Not only does it require you to signal, but the spirit of the law is that, you know, if I see somebody change lanes and they don't affect another vehicle, there's no other vehicles around them, am I going to stop them? Probably not. But the letter of the law does say you have to utilize your turn signal before you change lanes.
So don't just drift in, you know, actually use your signal or hand signals?
Well, you can use hand signals as well. We talked about that, I think, last week or the week before. You could use hand signals. It has to be your left hand out the driver's side window. But yes, the law does require you to signal before you change lanes.
There's a 100-foot rule. What is that all about?
So the law also specifies you have to signal at least 100 feet prior to making your turning movement. That goes for the freeway and surface streets as well. So you have to be established in your lane for at least 100 feet with your signal on before you execute that turning movement.
What is that like in terms of like what are we talking about when we're talking about 100 feet?
Well, it's a third of a football field.
Okay.
It's a good way to put that.
Yeah, that's a good gauge of like the distance that you have to do it on. You know, we were talking about hand signals, but you were talking also about changing lanes in surface streets, like, you know, in neighborhoods, so intersections,
Correct.
Things like that.
Intersections are actually very dangerous. We have 40% of all traffic collisions occur in intersections, and oddly enough, the most vulnerable people, bicyclists, motorcyclists, pedestrians, half of all fatalities involving those vulnerable individuals occur in intersections as well. So let's talk about intersections for just a second. Is it illegal to change lanes at an intersection? A lot of people think it is. Specifically, there is no law in California that says you cannot change a lane in an intersection. It is not advised. Okay, it is not best practice because there's a lot of stuff happening in intersections, but it's an extremely dangerous situation. But there's no law specifically prohibiting it as long as you do so safely.
I mean, it's a lot of moving parts at that point, you know, waiting
Correct.
for other people to go and things like that. So if you're switching lanes, it just creates another issue.
It does, and it's a very dangerous situation. Like I said, 50% of all fatalities involving those vulnerable individuals, and 40% of all crashes occur in intersections. So it's best not to do so.
What is important to you for people to know about, you know, changing lanes safely?
Well, first of all, let's make sure you look. Make sure you utilize your turn signal. You do your 100 feet. But the other thing too is it has to be on a broken white line. If the line is solid white, you shall not cross it. And that goes for gore points as well on the freeway. So the gore points, if it's a solid white line, you can't go over the top of it. That gore point is an extension of the shoulder. So you can only change lanes legally if the line is a broken white line.
Okay, and then as far as, I guess, best practice when it comes to changing lanes, anything important that you want?
So look over your shoulder, utilize your turn signals, and make sure you do your 100 feet when you have other vehicles around you.
So tell us a little bit about what you've seen out there. I know we see some extreme stuff when we're just out on the roads, but have you stopped somebody who's like flown across all the lanes before? Have you caught
90% of the time, in my experience, when I'm dealing with these violators, it's because of distraction. They're not paying attention to what's coming up. Their exit or their where they need to turn is rapidly approaching. Their GPS maybe not keeping up with how fast they're going. Maybe there's a lag and signal, so on and so forth. That oftentimes sometimes causes people to make last-minute decisions, and it's always best just to go past it. If you have to, turn around and come back instead of making an unsafe turning movement.
Yeah, just take the next exit if
Correct.
you have to.